Ave shit is crazy.
Bro, this is insane for me to see these updates because I literally remember around the same time that I just found out and got into No Jumper is like, I heard Adam talking about Taxstone. I started learning about him. And then not too long after that, he was arrested. And that was in 2016, dude. That was so long ago.
Wait. So Adam knew who Taxstone was?
He was tapped into Taxstone a long time ago, yeah.
You know what's crazy too is like, man, listen, like the loudspeaker network, man, had a epic run. And bro, I feel like they was No Jumper before No Jumper, like, but like they were just never like on camera like that, right? Outside of like the podcast, bro. Listen, like they had the like Cactus Jack, yeah, right. Combat Jack.
I heard he's one of the pioneers in this podcast game.
The Reed, you feel me, with like Kid Fury and Crystals, feel me, like had Taxstones, bro, had you could call it like TK Kirk. Oh my God, bro. Loudspeaker Network had a legendary run, man. Now that run is pretty much over with now, but
That was the network that Taxstone was a part of?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
So did he get sentenced or?
Nah, so he pled guilty to his felony gun charges already, and that's up to 20 years. Now he's in court. Yeah, right. So now he's in court now for this murder, and Troy Ave and took the stand and testified that that he walked in, and Taxstone and pulled a pistol out, and he began to wrestle the gun out, and Taxstone shot twice, shot him in his legs, and then Taxstone shot his bodyguard, but then he was able to wrestle the gun away from Taxstone, and then once Taxstone was like running away, he began to bust at Taxstone and miss Taxstone and hit two other people, and that's why Troy Ave had to testify because, even though and he was a victim and he still shot two other people while trying to shoot Taxstone. Yeah. So that's still like I'm talking about that's a crazy sentence.
But the person that died is who shot the person that died?
Taxstone.
Taxstone.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
And this is Troy Ave's boy.
Yeah. Bodyguard, man. Feel me? Listen, rest in peace to Banger, man.
And Troy Ave was like being charged with that murder at first.
Initially,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, initially.
And then, and he beat it though, but then he got charged with attempted murder and gun charges, right?
And this happened in New York, right?
Yeah,
where it's like
in a public club.
Super illegal to have guns, all types of stuff. Like
a T.I. show or something.
Yeah, man. Yeah, listen, like when I seen him snitch, and here's my whole thing, man, regarding this, man. I can respect somebody and who tells it from the jump. Again, and he ain't like these other like gang rappers and and like gangsters, right? Who told us, listen, man, I ain't never gonna snitch, you feel me? I ain't never gonna tell. And he told us, when I don't like you, I'm ruthless. There ain't no rules to this shit. So if you told me that beforehand and you tell, I got to applaud you. And then, bro, think about it, bro. Like, I'm a civilian, right? Mm-hmm. Bro, like, why do I care that somebody snitched? Because, again, like, what's the worst that can happen if snitching becomes a norm? That more niggas who commit crimes is off the streets?
Relax, Batman.
Right? Like, right? Like, why do us as civilians, right, Yuri? Like, why do we pretend like we give a fuck about the snitches?
Honestly, I see what you're saying. You're right, but I've also definitely heard of areas where, like, because of financial situations, you find yourself living in a certain area, right? And things happen around you where if you're the only one fucking squeaking, bruh, like they're gonna either chase you out of that area or they're gonna do something very, harsh to you. Like,
or you might be hella paid in that poor area from the PD.
No, I'm just saying that, like, like when you're in certain areas, like, bro, if something happens, all the neighbors usually don't tell because they know if I say something, I'm gonna get some bullets through my fucking window tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, people usually sometimes don't tell because they have no other option. Like you're fine right now. You have the financial safety net to live in the area that you choose to live in, and then talk about these things where some people they don't have that option and they're just stuck in these situations.
There's actually a psychology study about this that I learned in school. I don't know if it's called like a syndrome or something, but basically it's a movie. It was a movie about it, and these were not people in the hood. These were like white people in a nice area where they witnessed a murder happen. Everybody, and it's probably like 20 levels of apartment buildings where they all opening their window, they hear it happening. Nobody called the police because they automatically assumed that the next person is going to call the police. I can't think. It's a medical term for it. I don't know what it is exactly, but that's
not
something that
snitching?
just doesn't. Yeah, it just doesn't exist within.
I do that too,
our
honestly.
neighborhood. Yeah.
If I hear some crazy noise outside, like I'm thinking, like, am I gonna call the cops? No, some probably already called the cops.
Of course.
Oh, it's an emergency.
Ooh,
Oh,
nah,
your
man.
girl calling you.
If she's
Go
the one to
ahead.
blunt, man, she's the one to blunt, man. You feel me?
Bystander
Riley
effect. Yes.
is the boss.
Right?
It's
But
a
that
ho-
shit though, man.
It's a whole movie about it.
Oh, that's a thing. Bystander effect.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a real
The
thing.
first presence of other people creates a diffusion of responsibility because there are other reserves. Individuals do not feel as much pressure to take action. Listen, if something crazy is happening to like Gina in front of me, I'm not gonna pull out my phone and fucking record it. I'm gonna do my due diligence for the homegirl, but I mean, or my neighbor in these circumstances. But I mean, yeah, call. I almost crashed out and said call the cops.
I've heard a couple getting into it in my building before, and it
You for sure
sounded
call the
like
police.
it's huh?
Did you
You
call?
for sure call the police.
I'm not calling the police, but I
Oh,
felt
wow.
compelled to do something because it was a couple. So it was a guy and a girl
No,
getting
exactly.
into it, and my sister had a situation and she died from that.
That's fucking.
So I'm like,
fucked up,
damn,
man.
should I
Sorry.
go do something? Should but it's like you insert yourself in somebody else's situation and you could become the victim,